It's a 2-hour challenge. Sunrise at Seattle. Massive, massive challenge. Can I make it through this 2-hour shift without any mistakes? Stay tuned to find out.
This is Seattle Tacoma International Airport. It is an international airport, and with 53 million passengers in 2024, it's 11th busiest in the United States. The airport is the primary hub for Alaska Airlines and a hub for Delta Airlines. Seattle Tacoma is used by over 40 different airlines. Seattle Tacoma Airport's 3 parallel runways run nearly in north-south alignment, as shown in the graphic on screen. Runway 16 left, 34 right is the longest one, measuring almost 12,000 feet, which equals 3.6 kilometers. Welcome to Seattle Tacoma International Airport in Seattle, Washington.
Welcome to Seattle. It's a 2-hour challenge from 8 to 10 a.m. It's beautiful, beautiful sunrise. As you can see, the sun is really painting everything orange and yellow, and it's absolutely beautiful here at Seattle. And it's going to be absolutely massive challenge. We need to select the runway, and we have selected METAR live. So it's 11 knots, 030 degrees.
with information Bravo, ready to start.
So we are going to have the arrivals on 34 center, and we are going to have the departures mostly on 34 right, but if we have very heavy amount of departures, we might direct some of them to depart on 34 left. That's the plan. And yeah, the wind is 11 degrees, so meaning that it's coming from somewhere around here, so nice headwind, not too much of a crosswind for the use of 3-4 runways. So the strategy here is that the arrivals will come on 3-4 center, and they're exiting the runway here or here or here, and we are then directing them via Bravo to the main terminals over here. These are, I think, more of, there's some airliners here, and maybe general aviation might be parked here. But as for the returning traffic, we are going to ask them to hold short somewhere around here, maybe this Bravo Alpha, so that they don't interfere with the departing ones. So we direct them home, tell them to hold short here, and then check if they can safely taxi into the terminal. And then the departing traffic here to the end of the runway, we might use holding points earlier here. Maybe this one is this Papa, Quebec. Those could be used. Maybe Papa, and then Quebec can be used for the traffic that we direct to 3-4 left if we need to do that. So let's get cracking, shall we? Empire Air 8699 approved. Expect runway 34 right. Empire Air 8657, standby. We have stuff over here. We have a Hawaiian heavy. That's nice. Everything's so orange because of the sunrise. It's early morning. Hawaiian 21 heavy, pushback approved. Expect runway 34 right. Beautiful. Hawaiian 21 heavy, runway 34 right. Alaska 1306, pushback approved. They expect runway 34 right. How orange can it get? Look at this. Look at this sunrise. Isn't it beautiful?
Approved, expect runway 34 right. Alaska 1306.
Empire Air 8657 approved. Expect runway 34 right. Delta 1699, runway 34 center, clear to land. Yeah, but this is again the situation here is that this is the first time I play Seattle, and playing the airport for the first time is always a huge challenge, and for this airport the amount of traffic is really heavy. It's well over 60 airplane movements per hour, close to 80. It's very difficult and demanding to play this busy airport for the first time, and I'm And these kind of airport layouts where the runways are on the one side and the terminal areas on the one side are more challenging. Airports that have the setup where the terminals are in the middle and then have runways on both sides are easier to manage because you can have the departures on one side and arrivals on the other, and then usually it's pretty manageable. But these types of airport where you have the runways and then the terminal areas like here in this setup, the terminals are over here and runways over here. It's difficult to manage, but I'm hoping I can make it. Let's hope for the best. They're taking the longer routing here. Maybe we could use this. They don't need to get all the way around here. What is the holding point for if we want to direct them on this routing here? Is it just Bravo? 16 Bravo, Bravo. Yeah, maybe we could try Bravo. Horizon Air 2009 and runway 34 right at Bravo.
Runway 34 right at Bravo.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Horizon Air 2005, runway 34 right at Papa. Let's have them go to Papa. These are Horizon Air, but the livery is Alaska, I think.
Horizon Air 2005.
Yeah, it's beautiful Alaska liveries, but it's Horizon. Empire Air 8699, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Let's fly with these. Hawaiian 21 heavy, runway 34 right, line up and wait. Skywest 3508, runway 34 center, clear to land. We have the Empire Air.
Line up and wait. Hawaiian 21 heavy.
Empire Air 8657, runway 34 right at Lima.
Runway 34 center, clear to land. Skywest
Alaska 1306, runway 34 right at Bravo. Alaska 1254, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Alaska 847, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. There's the
Runway 34 right.
Empire Air
Empire
taking
Air
off.
657.
Just a little aircraft. Oh, go on, you little thingy. It's a FedEx plane. A small one.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Alaska 847.
Skywest 5359, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short of Alpha Bravo. That's Bravo Alpha. Skywest 5359, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short of Bravo Alpha.
Taxi to ramp. Cross runway 34 right. Hold short of taxiway Bravo Alpha. Skywest 5359.
I think that's doing it.
Seattle
Coming
Tower,
here.
Southwest 285 on final 34 center.
Where are these going? Over there. Delta 1699, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short of Bravo Alpha. Alaska 847, runway 34 right at Bravo. Skywest 4081, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Alaska 1254, runway 34 right at Papa. But it's getting busy. Oh god, it's getting busy. Yeah, but now we can send from here. Hawaiian 21 heavy, runway 34 right, clear to takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Horizon Air 2009, runway 34 right, land and wait. Southwest 285, runway 34 center, clear to land. What is this?
Runway 34 right. Line up and wait.
What the heck is air transport? Oh, come on.
Runway 34 center.
Air transport 1917 heavy, runway 34 center, clear to land. Oh, I'm loving this. It's a new airport. Sun is rising. Look at the amount of traffic already.
Seattle
It's
ground. Sky West 4081 ready
it's
to taxi.
lovely. It's just lovely. SkyWest 4081. Runway 34 right at Bravo. Via Whiskey. No. SkyWest 4081. Runway 34 right at Bravo via Whiskey. Yeah.
Command property error.
Command property
Sky
error.
West 4081. Runway 34 right at Bravo.
SkyWest 4081. Don't give me command property error. I think you are a property error. Goddamn morons.
Sky West 4081.
SkyWest 4081. Do you have even licensed pilots up there controlling the aircraft? Or what's going on?
Duplicated command. Sky West 4081.
You and your duplicated commands.
Seattle ground.
Horizon Air 2009, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Yeah, let's see, we need to figure out what to do with these. I think these can continue taxi now. SkyWest 5359, continue taxi. Alaska 308, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Horizon Air 2005, runway 34 right, land up and wait. Let's land them up. Delta 1699, continue taxi.
Alaska 308.
Horizon Air 2211, standby. Let's give them standby command, then let's cross these. Southwest 285, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short of Bravo Alpha. SkyWest 3508, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short of Bravo Alpha. Delta 1094, runway 34 center, clear to land. SkyWest 3749, runway 34 center, clear to land. I'm on another runway. Negative. I'm on another runway. Soon.
Negative. I am in the air. Sky West
I'm in the air. SkyWest 3749. Negative. I'm in the air. Are you now? Come on. SkyWest 3749. Runway 34 center, clear to land. Goddamn morons.
Negative.
Try to listen.
I am in the air. Sky West 3749.
Empire Air 8657, runway 34 right, clear for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Alaska 308, runway 34 right at Papa. Alaska 308, runway 34 right at Papa via Bravo. Horizon Air 2005, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Alaska 1306, runway 34 right, line up and wait. Line up, you bastard!
Runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Horizon Air 2005.
Runway 34 right, line up and wait. Alaska 1306.
Nice.
Seattle Tower, Horizon Air 2251 on final 34 center. Seattle ground, Alaska 30.
Delta 1094, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short of Bravo Alpha. Horizon Air 2251, runway 34 center, clear to land. Horizon Air 2251, runway 34 center, clear to land. God damn it. Need to say everything 2 times, that's so frustrating.
Runway 34 center.
Try to make it easy on me. Alaska 1254, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Yeah, so we want to clear them first before these guys, because they can be lined up, that's not a problem. But we want to make room for these to go home. Southwest 285, continue taxi. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Let's give some pushbacks now. Horizon Air 2211, pushback approved, I expect runway 34 right. Skywest 3301, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Horizon Air 2103, standby. Delta 1094, continue taxi. Alaska 683, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Alaska 389, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. I'm managing it. It's busy, as you can see. There's a lot of things going on, but I think this whole sort of command is really important for the returning ones. Skywest 3749, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short of Bravo Alpha. That's the way to do it.
Taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short of taxiway Bravo Alpha. Skywest 3749.
Seattle Tower.
Alaska 416, standby.
Alaska 416.
The Spirit Wings 250, runway 34 center, clear to land. And we can cross, we can send. Alaska 1306, runway 34 right, clear to take off upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Skywest 4081, runway 34 right, line up on right. Horizon Air 2211, runway 34 right at Bravo via Whiskey. Skywest 3301, runway 34 right at Bravo via Whiskey. Alaska 389, runway 34 right at Papa via Bravo. Alaska 683, runway 34 right at Papa via Bravo. Alaska 308, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Let's send them again first.
Cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Alaska 308.
Seattle ground. Horizon Air 2211 ready to taxi.
Seattle ground.
Delta 1731, runway 34 center, clear to land. Oh, I'm feeling the pressure. Are you feeling the pressure?
Clear to land.
My god, I'm feeling the pressure. There's more pushback requests, and there's these returning ones. They're already 2-1 at the holding port, so we need to clear them really soon. After they've gone, we need to clear them to cross.
Seattle ground. Alaska
Otherwise we are in trouble.
Requesting push and start.
Alaska 204, runway 34 center, clear to land. United 1360, standby. Skywest 3749, continue taxi. Let's just see where they are going. They are going over there. Okay, that's not a problem. We do have 2 planes there, but that shouldn't be a problem. Now we need to cross this. Horizon Air 2251, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short of Bravo Alpha. Delta 2105, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short of Bravo Alpha. Skywest 4081, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Alaska 847, runway 34 right, land on right. Let's line them up.
Taxi to ramp. Cross runway 34
Have these
right. Hold short
returning.
of
We
taxiway
can push
Bravo
these guys back.
Delta 2105.
United 1360, push back approved, expect runway 34 right. Horizon Air 2251, continue taxi. Alaska 389, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Okay, so we sent them so that these guys can get home. That's the plan.
Continue taxi.
Delta 2105, continue taxi. Let's give them continue taxi from around there, taking the same route home here. That should not be a problem.
Continue taxi. Delta 2105.
Which ways are these pushing back? This is also...
Skywest 404.
Okay, that's perfect. I was afraid they were going to push back nose this way around, but they can more easily, you know, taxi this way around, so it's perfect. This is perfect.
Alaska 683 with information child.
So they should be spooling up now, yeah. We can cross these guys. Horizon Air 2103, runway 34 right at Papa via Whiskey. No. Horizon Air 2103, runway 34 right at Bravo via Whiskey.
Seattle ground.
Alaska
United
416, runway
1660,
34
taxi.
right at Papa via Bravo. Speedwings 250, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short of Bravo Alpha. Delta 1731, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short of Bravo Alpha. Skywest 4042, runway 34 center, clear to land. Alaska 848, runway 34 center, clear to land. Oh, it is busy. I'm loving this. This is just 3 pushback requests. Here there are people, there are planes waiting to depart. There are returning aircraft. It most certainly is difficult to manage, but I enjoy difficult tasks. If I can make this challenge, I'm extremely happy. Root for me. And you know, if you like my content, one way to root for me is to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, so please do that. Alaska 847, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Horizon Air 2211, runway 34 right, land and wait. Slime them up. And then I think we need to have these taxi already. United 1360, runway 34 right. Yeah, we need to give some pushbacks, I think. Alaska 1390, pushback approved. They expect runway 34 right. Alaska 9803, standby. Alaska 408, standby. Alaska 516, pushback approved. They expect runway 34 right. Alaska 204, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short of Bravo Alpha. Where's this Horizon Air going?
Roger. Alaska
Tell me.
408.
There. Okay.
Pushback approved. Expect runway
Now that
34
is
right. Alaska
taxi
516.
away, I think that's fine, but
Taxi
maybe we
to
should
ramp.
take them
Cross
to
runway
Whiskey.
34 right. Hold short of taxiway Bravo Alpha. Alaska 204. Seattle Tower.
Speedwings
Skywest
250.
2678 on final 34 center.
Pull, not
Negative.
Negative.
Impossible unknown error. Wing 250.
Impossible unknown error. Oh, come on. Speedwings 250. I think you are impossible unknown error.
Negative.
I'm arrival. Negative. Speedwings 250. Taxi to ramp. Speedwings 250. Continue taxi. Did I broke the game? Because
Alaska 516
now it's yeah, I think I broke the game. I had too much fun with this Speedwings plane because they're refusing to move now. Speedwings 250. Taxi to ramp via Whiskey.
Taxi to ramp via Whiskey.
Now they're moving. Thank goodness. Thank goodness for that. I was afraid that I broke the game, but you know, sometimes they just refuse to move, but this time around, oh god, they're holding that short. We need to get these guys out of there first. It's busy. Alaska 683, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Skywest 3678, runway 34 center, clear to land. Alaska 1091, runway 34 center, clear to land. Where's this Alaska plane going? Over there. That is not a problem. Surprisingly, that is. I was afraid that they're coming somewhere here, which would be a mess. But luckily they're going over there, so that is not a problem. Thank goodness for that. They're coming down the runway. We should soon clear these to cross. That's a weird spot to exit the runway. Why didn't they exit there? Alaska is, you know, doing stupid stuff. Alaska 204. Continue taxi.
50, we request a more logical routing.
More logical routing. You got the more logical routing, you moron. Skywest 4042. Taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short of Bravo Alpha. Alaska 848. Taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short of Bravo Alpha.
Taxi to ramp.
These guys have been lined up for some time now.
Short, taxiway
need to
Bravo
wait a
Alpha,
bit.
Skywest
Because these are
4042.
crossing now. Yeah.
Taxi to ramp. Cross runway 34 right. Hold short of taxiway Bravo.
Alaska 516, runway 34 right at Papava Bravo.
Runway 34 right. At Papa via
They
Bravo.
crossed now.
Alaska 516.
Horizon Air 2211, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Skywest 3301, runway 34 right, landing right. Yeah, I'm managing it. It's busy, but I am managing it.
Altitude 1000, contact departure. Horizon Air 2211.
Alaska 26, runway 34 right at Papava Bravo. Alaska 1390, runway 34 right at Papava Bravo. Alaska 200, pushback approved, they expect runway 34 right. These guys going.
Runway 34 right.
They're going
Line up
over
and wait.
there.
Skywest 3301.
After that one we can let them come home, we can push some of these back already.
Alaska 26.
Runway 34 right.
Delta 536, standby.
Alaska 1390.
Skywest 4071, standby.
Pushback approved. Expect
They're
runway
taking
34
off.
right.
Alaska 416, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Let's send them out of the way.
Delta 536.
Roger. Alaska 9803, pushback approved, they expect runway 34 right. Okay, well, let's give them standby command.
Roger. Skywest 407.
Alaska 408, standby.
Runway 34 right. Cleared for immediate takeoff.
Alaska 418, standby.
Contact departure. Alaska 416.
These guys are going
Pushback approved. Expect runway 34
over
right.
there.
Alaska 9803.
Skywest 4042, continue taxi. Alaska 26, hold position. Avoid any situation
Roger.
here.
Alaska 408.
Alaska 26, continue taxi.
Roger. Alaska 418.
Roger.
Continue taxi.
They're coming.
Skywest
Continue
4042.
taxi.
Hold
Continue
position.
taxi.
Alaska 26.
Some of these pilots.
Alaska 26.
Delta 966, runway 34 center, clear to land. Delta 966, runway 34 center, clear to land. Alaska 330, runway 34 center, clear to land.
Negative. Unknown to land.
Negative, negative.
Delta 966.
Negative.
Runway 34 center. Cleared to land. Delta 966.
Runway 34
They're taking
center.
off.
Clear to land.
Skywest
Alaska 330.
3678. Taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right. Hold short of Bravo Alpha. These guys, we can let
Taxi
them
to
come
ramp.
home.
Cross runway 34 right. Hold
Alaska
short of taxiway
848,
Bravo.
continue
For
taxi.
crossing traffic. Skywest 3678.
For crossing traffic,
Continue
come
taxi.
on.
Alaska
God
48.
damn it, what are you talking about?
Seattle.
I know you're ready to taxi. Oh, we need to send here. Skywest 3301, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Roger. Skywest 3301, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Oh
Negative.
god, look
Say
at this,
again.
there's so many
Skywest
negatives.
3301.
Say again. Skywest 3301. I don't want to say again. Come on, why won't you listen the first time?
Runway 34 right. Clear for takeoff.
Skywest 3648, continue taxi. Skywest 3678, continue taxi. So let's take a look how long. 42 minutes in, so I'm doing good. I think the airport is it's quite blown up, but you know I think I'm managing it okay. We need to smaller these. I think I'm doing good, but you know it is busy. They're taking off now. We need to give a lot of pushback commands soon. Alaska 9806, runway 34 right at Papava Bravo.
Negative. I'm on the ground. Command requirement missing. Alaska 9803.
Come on. Command
Seattle
requirement
Tower,
missing.
Alaska
It is
387,
not
final
missing,
34
the
center.
command requirement. I gave you that. Alaska 3806, runway 34 right at Papa via Bravo. Straight in approach via Bravo. Come
Seattle
on.
ground, Sky West 3881 with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
Alaska 9803, runway 34 right at Papa via Bravo.
Runway 34 right.
Finally.
At Papa via Bravo.
Alaska 1091, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short of Bravo Alpha.
Runway
Delta
34 right,
966,
hold short of taxiway Bravo
taxi to
Alpha.
ramp, cross runway
Alaska
34 right,
1091.
cross runway Bravo Alpha. Bravo Alpha. God damn it.
Negative. Unknown command.
Negative.
Delta 966.
I'm getting very frustrated here. Delta 966, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short of Bravo Alpha. Alaska 200, runway 34 right at Bravo via Whiskey. Yeah, now we need to give pushback commands. Alaska 418, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right.
Pushback
These
approved.
guys are
Expect
going
runway
where?
34
Over
right.
there. Okay.
Alaska 418.
That's not a problem. We can
Seattle
still push
Tower,
all
Sky
of this
West
back.
4088
What
on
about
final
things we
34
have
center.
over here? SkyWest 4071, pushback approved, they expect the runway 34 right. Alaska 1390, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Alaska 26, runway 34 right, land and wait. Horizon Air 2103, standby. United 1360, standby. Let's not forget these guys.
Pushback approved.
Delta
Expect runway
536,
34 right.
pushback
Sky
approved,
West
they expect
407.
runway 34 right. SkyWest 3881, pushback approved, they expect runway 34 right. Yeah, let's have some pushbacks.
Runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude
And
1000,
then, oh,
contact
Delta
departure.
780,
Alaska
runway 34 center,
1390.
clear to land. that was cutting it quite close.
Alaska 26.
Alaska 387, runway 34 center, clear to land. No. Alaska 387, runway 34 center, clear to land. God damn it.
Roger. Horizon Air 2103.
Two times.
United 1360. Pushback approved. Expect runway
Alaska
34 right.
387, runway
Delta
34 center,
536.
clear to land. SkyWest 4088, runway 34 center, clear to land.
Pushback approved.
Okay,
Expect
they're
runway
all
34
pushing back
right.
now.
Sky West
It's
3881.
fine. Alaska 26, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Alaska 26, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Horizon Air 2103, runway 34 right, land but wait.
Runway.
Alaska
27.
1091, continue taxi. Let's take them home. Alaska 408, pushback approved, I expect runway 34 right. Alaska 556, pushback approved, I expect runway 34 right. Alaska 1148, standby. Alaska 327, standby. Alaska 330, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short of Bravo Alpha. Delta 780, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short of Bravo Alpha.
3 runways stretch like painted line. I'm a maestro in the morning's climb. Alaska whispers, Delta hum. Southwest rolls as the rhythm drums. Fingers dance on the glowing screens. Voices weave in a skybound dream. Takeoff's rising, landing's falling. A sunrise symphony is calling. Above the mountains, like cascades, I Chatter crackles, but I want more. Jet trails streak like silver veins. The sky's alive, it knows my name. Planes in sequence, they glide, they turn like graceful dancers. Their patterns burn. I feel the harmony, I feel the rush. 1,000 voices, yet a perfect hush. Takeoff's rising, landing's falling. A sunrise symphony is calling. Above the mountains, like cascades, I gather notes the sky obeys.
So it's 1 hour in and it is busy. Look at this, there are a lot of planes queuing for departure, there's planes coming home, there are constant arrivals, it's busy, it's messy. So far I've managed to get it done without any mistakes, but man, it's massively busy. I try my very best to get it done to the end without any mistakes. 1 hour to go. Here we go. Horizon Air 2024. Taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short of Bravo Alpha. Horizon Air 2200, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short of Bravo Alpha. Alaska 65 left. Alaska 675, continue taxi. Let's continue them a bit so that there's more room here and then we can ask them to hold. Alaska 4, runway 34 right at Papa via Bravo. Alaska 573, runway 34 right at Papa via Bravo. Alaska 675, hold position. Let's hold them there.
Right, at Papa, via Bravo.
Southwest
Alaska
1305, runway 34 center clear to land. Horizon Air 2368, runway 34 center clear to land. Horizon Air 2397, runway 34 center clear to land. Horizon Air 2024, continue taxi. Let's send. Oh, we don't have anyone lined up. God.
Hold position.
Alaska 556, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Alaska 327, runway 34 left. Alaska 327, runway 34 left at Quebec via Quebec. Alaska 1148, runway 34 left at Quebec via Quebec. Okay, let's do it like that. Because we are getting stacked up here, so let's use the other way for takeoffs. Other runway for takeoffs as well. Alaska 675, continue taxi. Skywest 3790, hold position. My goodness, that was a close one. That was a close one.
Runway 34 left, Alaska 327. Runway 34 left at Quebec, via Quebec.
That was a close call.
Runway 34 left.
Skywest 3790, continue taxi. My god, it was milliseconds away from disaster, but I just managed to, I noticed it and just managed to give them hold position command. Whoa, because that would have messed my challenge.
Seattle Tower, Horizon Air 2397.
Dear god, it was close one. Alaska 327, cross runway 34 right. Alaska 1148, cross runway 34 right. Alaska 4, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Alaska 327, cruise runway 34 center. Alaska 799, runway 34 center, clear to land.
Runway 34 right,
Delta 536, runway 34 right, land and wait.
Contact departure. Alaska 4.
Alaska 1148, cross runway 34 center. Delta 506, runway 34 left at Quebec via Quebec. Horizon Air 2200, continue taxi. I can come home. My goodness, it was a close call over there. My heart is still pumping of that close taxi call here, but I managed to dodge a bullet there. Alaska 563, runway 34 center, clear to land. Horizon Air 2368, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short Bravo Alpha. No. Horizon Air 2368, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short Bravo Alpha. Southwest 1305, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short Bravo Alpha. We have a plane here. Giant 8189 heavy. Pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Alaska 7007, runway 34 right at Bravo via Whiskey. Horizon Air 2368, continue taxi. Alaska 327, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Alaska 573, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 506, cross runway 34 right.
Cross runway 34 right. Delta 506.
Delta 459, pushback approved, I expect runway 34 right. Delta 330, pushback approved, I expect runway 34 right. United 597, pushback approved, I expect runway 34 left. Delta 506, cross runway 34 center.
Seattle Tower.
Delta 2444, runway 34 center, clear to land. I've been to Seattle Airport one time. I flew from Helsinki with FeelThere to Seattle, and then I switched to Alaska flight to connect to San Francisco a couple of years ago. Have you flown to Seattle? Do you fly there often, or have you played it in this game? And if you have, what do you think about it? Because I think it's amazing. I really enjoy it. It's busy and interesting layout with these 3 runways here. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. I hope you are enjoying this, and if you are enjoying this, please be sure to hit the like button and consider subscribing. Delta 459 at runway 34 left at Quebec via Quebec. Delta 330 runway 34 right. Delta 536 runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Alaska 200, runway 34 right, land and wait. United 597, runway 34 left at Quebec via Quebec. Alaska 7007, hold position. Alaska 7007, runway 34 right at Papa via Bravo. Now we can continue. Southwest 1305, continue taxi. Alaska 563, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short at Bravo Alpha. Horizon Air 2397, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short at Bravo Alpha. Alaska 799, Alaska 799, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short at Bravo Alpha. Alaska 1148, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 459, cross runway 34 right. Alaska 7007, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 459, cross runway 34 center. United 597, cross runway 34 right. Alaska 215, runway 34 center, cleared to land. Alaska 643, runway 34 center, cleared to land. Okay, look at it, it's It's busy. There's
Runway 34 right. Clear for immediate takeoff.
a lot of things happening.
Contact
Can
departure.
we clear them
Alaska
actually to
2007.
cross the how close is the next one?
Runway
Yeah.
34 center. Delta 459.
United 597, cross runway 34 center. I think this
Cross runway
that I
34
took
right.
another takeoff runway in use proved to be a good decision. Makes it a lot easier now. We don't have that many planes waiting for this one departure runway. It makes it a little bit easier. Delta 506, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Yeah, I have a lot more capacity now for takeoffs. Delta 562, pushback approved, they expect runway 34 left. Giant 8189 heavy, runway 34 right, via Alpha Whiskey. Let's have them use that route. The Alaska terminal is almost empty. This was filled with plane and now there's 5 planes. No, not 6 planes, but no, 7. Okay, 7 planes, but it was full of planes. Alaska 563, continue taxi. Delta 2874, runway 34 center, clear to land. Alaska 473, runway 34 center, clear to land.
Continue taxi.
Delta 459, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Alaska 200, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 339, runway 34 right, land and wait. Delta 562, runway 34 left, at Quebec via Quebec. Yeah, it's a beautiful airport, interesting 3 runways. This is definitely very enjoyable airport to play, and I think I will come back here. I hope I can make this challenge so I don't have to come back here for a retry, because I want to clear this, and I think I can. I think I can. Delta 339, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Skywest 3738, runway 34 right, land and wait. Delta 2444, continue taxi. Delta 562, cross runway 34 right. Delta 2874, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short Bravo Alpha. There's not that much pressure anymore, because you know there's no pushback requests. The queue for takeoffs is quite short. I think it's quite peachy. There's the downtown Seattle, I think. Oh, beautiful. I've never actually visited Seattle Center. I only connected via Seattle Tacoma Airport to San Francisco. But if you are from Seattle, please let me know if I should come down there, and what should I see if I do. I've considered to make a trip maybe to Seattle and Vancouver. I hear that they're both pretty nice cities to visit, but I'm still contemplating. Delta 562, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1. Oh no. Delta 2444, hold position.
Negative. Sandy. Delta 562. Hold position. Delta 2444.
Can I do something about this? Where are they going? Delta 2444. Taxi to ramp via Whiskey 909er.
Taxi to ramp via Whiskey 909er.
Dear God,
Delta 244.
that was a close call. I was just, going on and on about how easy it is now. Visit times are over, and I almost messed it up. I almost failed it, but that was a close call. My goodness. Oh, I'm so happy I didn't mess it up right there. Alaska 473, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short of Bravo Alpha. Alaska 1460, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short of Bravo Alpha. Alaska 643, continue taxi. Delta 804, runway 34 center, clear to land.
Negative. I'm on another runway.
Negative, I'm on
04.
another runway. Delta 804, don't give me negative and subscribe the channel.
Negative. Him in the air. Delta 804.
Delta 804, runway 34 center, clear to land.
Runway 34 center.
Skywest 3738, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 330, runway 34 right, land and wait. Alaska 767, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short of Bravo Alpha. Alaska 767, runway. Alaska 767, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short of Bravo Alpha. No!
Command property error. Alaska 767.
Please,
Taxi to
God,
ramp.
help me.
Cross runway 34 right. Hold
Help
short of
me with
taxiway
these
Bravo
pilots.
for crossing traffic. Alaska 767.
They're just all over the place. They're not listening to me.
286 ready to taxi.
Help! Help me with these pilots, please! Alaska 1265, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short Bravo Alpha. Bravo 4!
Taxi to ramp. Cross runway 34 right. Hold
Bravo
short of
Alpha.
taxiway Bravo
Look at this.
for crossing.
Look at this Alaska plane right here, holding sort of Bravo instead of Bravo Alpha. Alaska 767, continue taxi.
Continue taxi.
Alaska
767.
473, continue taxi. Let's send one
Final
plane here.
34 center.
Delta 330, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Cargo King 232 heavy, runway 34 right, line up and wait. We've crossed, we can send. Cargo King 232 heavy, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. On reaching
Giant
altitude
8189
1000,
heavy,
contact
runway
departure.
34 right, land and wait.
Cargo King 232 heavy.
Pushback approved.
Crossed,
Expect
we
runway
can send.
34 right. Skywest
Giant
3825.
8189 heavy, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Southwest 286, runway 34 right, land and wait.
Runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Giant 8189er heavy.
Runway 34 right, line up and wait. Southwest 286.
Seattle Tower, Delta 2980 on final 34 center.
Delta 2400, pushback approved, I expect runway 34 right. Skywest 3825, runway 34 right, land and wait. Delta 2980, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right. Okay, so now we just can,
Runway
let them
34
cross
right,
and not having to hold short because,
Skywest
as you can see,
3825.
it's surprisingly
Taxi to
quiet.
ramp. Cross runway
This
34
huge
right.
airport, and
Delta
at this time slot,
2980.
there's not much going on. The first hour was really busy, and now, the second hour at this time, there's not much going on.
Delta 274 with information echo. Requesting push and start.
Skywest 5340, runway 34 right, land and wait. Skywest 3740, runway 34 center, clear to land.
Runway 34 right, clear for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 2741.
Skywest 3993, standby. Delta 1914, runway 34 right, at Bravo.
Runway 34 right, line up and wait. Skywest 5340.
Delta 166 Heavy, taxi to ramp, cross runway 34 right, hold short Bravo Alpha. Horizon 2381, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 34 right, at Bravo. Delta 1.
Alaska 129, runway 34 center, cleared to land. How much time? Few minutes.
Taxi to ramp. Cross runway
Under 1
34
minute.
right. Hold short
Under 1
taxiway
minute.
Bravo Alpha. Delta 166 Heavy.
So I think it's this horizon takeoff that we can do, and that's about it. What a beautiful city, what a beautiful airport, what a beautiful challenge. I managed to do it without any mistakes. I think it's clear to say that there is no possibility of a mistake anymore. It cannot be. I really enjoyed this. Was hectic at times. The latter part of the hour was not that hectic. It was quite peachy even at times. Are you sure this is the most logical routing? No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you're the most logical person either. However, what I am certain is that the challenge is officially done now. It's 10 AM, 2-hour challenge in Seattle Tacoma. Done. It's in the bag. I made it. I'm so happy because it's not easy. Let's check the scorings. So we had 106 airplane movements. That's over 50 per hour, so it is busy. We had 52 takeoffs and 54 landings, 0 mistakes. I passed the challenge, and boy was it enjoyable. I really enjoyed this one, and I hope you enjoyed this one as well. And if you do like my content, I suggest you subscribe to the channel to get notified for future challenges. In the meantime, you can check out some of my previous ones, and I hope to see you soon again.